So I'm about to plug the mains in. Where does it plug in? Obviously awkward cuss. No, I'll plug it in the printer first, and then I'll plug it in the wall because that's going to be easier. Right, I'm about to plug it in, but before I forget, we'll talk about the bags that, you know, the parts come in. Good quality plastic, and one of these, I think they call them like Ziploc type things on the top. That's easy to clip together, so even the bags are high quality, not cheap rubbish. Right, oh yeah, I did find a micro SD. I also found this, like a little USB thing. I'm not sure even what this is, there's no markings on it. So I'm going to plug this in the computer, plug this in the computer first, back up any files that are on there, then I'll come back and then we'll plug it in and see what happens. Well, here goes. I've got the SD card in. I copied the sort of firmware file, so going to plug it in now. Oh, there's a switch on here. Forgot about the switch. I panicked there a bit. Oh, if you're worried about these other wires, that's for my Pi camera. This is for a ring light I've got. I'll have to rewire those up. There's a switch at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beep, and yes, it's updating the sorry, this is going out of focus. It would do when we need the crucial sort of time, but basically it's updating the firmware now. Now this, you wait at least 10 seconds after it's updated this, so don't panic. There's a fan come on, bit noisy, but I suppose you could change that fan out to a quieter fan. Actually quite noisy if you ask my opinion, that fan. Too noisy for my liking, although it will be in this server cabinet. That might help reduce it a bit. SPI flash, PIC evasion, that's what it says online on the card. You watch the video about doing this. Now it's updating the firmware. Let me turn this light off, it might be better actually. Not so maybe. Now put this light back on. I think it's better with the light on actually. I would say don't touch the screen because it is a touch screen unit. After you take the plastic off, that is. Don't forget to take the plastic off. I'll wait 10 seconds here, at least 10 seconds. Don't touch anything. Even though this has come on, I would say it suggests you're going to wait 10 seconds. 10 seconds is a long time when you're excited. So I've got the magnetic sort of device plugged in. It just plugs in here, on going towards the hot end. So plug there, make sure you're putting it in the right way around. It should click. Remember to take the SD card out before I forget. Otherwise every time you plug it in it might try to update the firmware. Let me put this away somewhere safe. Read the addendum. It does say clean the bed. I presume to mean remove the plastic sort of covering which I showed you, protective covering. Put the magnetic thing on, plug it in, and then follow these instructions. So it's click on tools, which is the left hand one, like a spanner. Oh yes, very nice. Then click on level, auto level. That's that bottom one there, auto level. So let's get ready for this. We expect something to be happening. Please plug in leveling switch module before auto leveling. Yes, make sure you've got it plugged in. Don't try to level it without it being plugged in, for God's sake, because you'll ruin the bed. Let me double check that. Yes, that's in there firm. Clicked in, confirm. and here it goes. It says it will go like slowly when it's doing the auto leveling to get a good like auto level, so it won't be moving as fast as what can move. And I think it takes so many points first, and then it'll go around and do like a finer scale, so to speak. So this is the first time I've seen it move, and the first time I've heard it move. Now it should go round again. I believe it's going, I think it's going right to the top, to home. Remembering that home is at the top. Click the micro switches, and it's coming back down to do the second stage of the auto leveling. And the auto leveling symbol is flashing on the screen, so don't touch the screen. Sorry about the lighting here. Thought it did more than that. Let's leave it, just leave it going till it finishes off. It might come down and do some more, go up and then come down and do more. Yeah, it's coming back down. Now my understanding is basically you only need to do this once. Well, every time maybe you move it, something like that. Just let me get this light a bit better. I'm not sure of the diameter of the bed. Some say, well, I'm not going to say what I think it is. I'll put some details down here. So I think it does about 21 points this stage. Seems to be working okay. You can see the arms sort of going up and down to control where the position of the head is. One shadow's there. And then it's going back up again. I don't know if it's finished this time. I haven't been counting. I think it's 21 on the second one. I might do so many, then go back up and then come back down. So you can hear it clicking the switches. That looks like it's finished. Give it a few seconds to make sure. Right, and then we need to do like the offset for the probe distance from the bed. So before we do that, we've got to unplug the probe. It's got a catch on this, good catch, and disconnect it from the magnets. So there's like the probe unit. I'm just going to put this down here somewhere. Don't lose it. And then we need to select, after leveling A4 paper, click move Z0. So we got a flashing symbol on the display. That's helpful. So it's almost telling me what to do. Click Z0. Let me put a sheet of paper down here first. I think this is just A4 printing paper. Now please remove leveling switch module before Z0. Just check that you have removed it. Yes, no, not wired in, not connected, so make sure you have double check that you have this sort of leveling switch device magnetic thing separate. Confirm. And then it's come down to what thinks is 0, and I can move that sheet reasonably freely. So we're going to adjust, go on to adjust the flashing there. Again, it tell me which one to press, and I'm going to come minus. I think minus is down so far as I know. 2, 3, 4, 5, about 5 there. I hope I'm going the right direction. I can, excuse me, I can hear the steppers just going just slightly when I press the button. Ah, yes, that's gripping but too tight now, so I'm going to add a couple, far too tight. One plus sign there. Ah, now I want the minus again. 1, 2, oh, that's, I can move that, but it seems very tight to me, so I'm just going to go 1 up. You can adjust how much you're moving. 0.1, 0.01. Ah, we do have 0.01. So let me come down. Can't hear it. I presume it's moving so small that you can't hear it. It does display the Z position height on the screen, 2.25 minus, 24, 22. I think that's going up, isn't it? I want to come the other way. It's not the pin that's making that noise, that's me scraping against something. I don't know if I keep it pressed. I don't think. I think I have to press it and let go. Ah, there we are. I can just feel it grip now, just a little bit tighter. Yep, I can pull that, but I can't push it. 1 up. 1 down again. So that's on 0.01. You can adjust the thing down there. Going to do save. Ooh, excuse me. I'm getting old, you know. Right, after doing that, let me pause a bit. I can't really remember if I showed you the top. It's just touching the foam that I have as supposed to be soundproofing. It doesn't do a very good job, to be honest with you, that soundproofing. These delta pinders are supposed to be quieter, but you can hear the fan there. It's noisy. So I'll put my old spool thing on the server rack, coming up, come around there. It's very awkward to get this lighting just right. But anyway, going up round the back, up round and up above, and I've just pushed the lever over. There's a lever on the tighten. Well, I straightened up the filament, cut it at an angle first, fed it in. I think that's gone through. It's hard to see in these pipes. I'm going to do the auto feed, whatever it's called, just now. I'll show you that. As I say, this is the Pi camera cable I had. This other wire is like a ring light I've got up there. I'll have to see about wiring back up all that sort of stuff maybe in the future. So after that, I'm going to click back down here, save that auto leveling. I'm going to click back again. Quite a nice touch screen. I'm not used to touch screens. And then it says click on change. And then it says, what does it say? Choose extruder 1, click in. Well, it is only, I'll press extruder 1. That's what I'm saying. I think these are built for more than one extruder, these boards. So I can't seem to click on that. I'm going to click on in. Heating the nozzle, please wait. E1, and it's got the temperature coming up here. Well, presumably 42 of 190. It's only going to 190. Quite surprised at that. So be careful now, the nozzle should be getting hot. I'm not going to touch it to find out. So you probably can see the temperature rising there, 114, pretty quick, pretty snappy that. Not too bad, 137. So it's going to keep going until it gets to 190. Terribly sorry about all the lighting in here. I'm trying to get the lighting just right. If I have it too bright, then it washes out the screen, so to speak, or can do. Is that a bit out of focus there? Maybe because of the lighting. Well, it's 189, so it's come to, oh, there's a bit of ooze coming out the nozzle. Oops, sorry. Where are we? Up here. A bit of white ooze coming out the nozzle, so that seems to be working. Now it's saying heat completed, please load filament to extruder, click confirm, start loading. So I'm going to do confirm because that's been done, and I can hear this extruder going and I can see the spool turning. Don't know if you can see that spool turning there. Try and get some better light on that. Yes, it's going quite quick. So it's presumably starting to feed it down to the hot end, down here. I don't know what it does then. Does it stop just before it reaches the hot end? But that spool seems to be turning freely, so that's good. Move over a little bit. Still seems to be going, I can hear it. Now we're getting quite a bit of filament coming out the hot end. Not sure. Can you see that? Just there. Let's pull that off. Right. Oops, sorry about that. Confirm. Right, then it's on about installing cooler. Confirm. Load filament complete. Click confirm for return. So I'm clicking confirm. Sorry I didn't show you that, just clicked on confirm. Going to go to here. Now there's no files on the SD card because I've swapped over SD cards. I'm going to get a couple of files that probably came with the printer, G-code, if I can find them, and I'm going to run them and we'll see what happens. The bed is cool, so it hasn't heated the bed up.